Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah. Yeah. You know we drink. See, now we do it. Up to it. Down to it. Don't do it. We drink cause we used to it. All you see is spark and fly. All you see is spark and fly. All you see is spark and fly. Now the whole club look like it's 4th of July. All you see is spark and fly. All you see is spark and fly. All you see is spark and fly. Now the whole club look like it's 4th of July. Bottles, bottles, bottles after bottles till it's gone. All you missing is a kush, proper way to bring it home.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Food for the Soul with Chef Ramon Weldon. How was your weekend? I know everybody had a great Thanksgiving holiday with eating and spending time with family and friends and enjoying each other. And I know everybody spent a lot of time shopping on Black Friday. I hope that was enjoyable as well. A shout out to Ruby Weldon Gasson, James Gasson, Stacy, Jennifer, Jason, Dr. Sandy Hill, to niece and nephew. Check me out on Blogspot at Food for the Soul. Follow me on Twitter at RCW. Email me at rcw112@yahoo.com or weldonr12@gmail.com. If you have any feedback or anything you would like to say, please send me an email. I'll read them. I'll respond. Please call in at 646-915-9934. Once again, please call in at 646-915-9934. If you want to talk or make any comments, I'm here live every Monday, 5 to 5:30. Food for the Soul thought, act like you know where you're going. Be a leader and not a follower. Food for the Soul menu for today: sesame green beans, venison tips, and rice. It's hunting season in South Carolina. Cranberry crumb pie for dessert. And your drink, Cowboy Killer. Yeehaw! I'm glad everyone had a great weekend and good Thanksgiving this week, as I promised. I'm going to talk about men and sagging pants. I can understand if you had a tool belt or something on, but when you walk around all day with your butt hanging out, how does that really look? Why can't men find something better to follow, like hold a job, get an education, create something, but instead they choose to follow something so simple and lazy? There is nothing that says anything about you with your underwear hanging out and why wear a belt. According to Judge Mathis, sagging was adopted from the United States prison system, where belts are sometimes prohibited to prevent prisoners from using them as weapons or committing suicides by hanging themselves. The style was later popularized by hip-hop artists in the 1990s. It later became a symbol of freedom and cultural awareness among some youth, or the rejection of values in mainstream society. Other reason is that when they wear their pants below their waist, it is a sign that says that you are a homosexual. Sagging pants were not meant to be a trend for males. The other reason was that wearing your pants below your waist states that you were another inmate's property. The inmate who related the story was an elderly black gentleman who had been sentenced to life in prison and been there for over 50 years. He marveled how such a mark of shame had become such a fashion statement. He says that younger inmates don't believe him when he told them but swears it's the truth. So, in other words, why are we following something that means weakness? It is amazing how in prison that means you are, letting one in the back door, so to speak. In other words, it was a sign of shame and weakness. And today it's still a sign of weakness. And what kind of trend is that? What kind of trend allows you not to get a job, not to get past your level of thinking, going to the next level? It is sad that some people wonder why they can't grow. It is because what you follow or let lead you. It's amazing that a certain group of people go far and stay, and some stay behind. Be a leader and not a follower. Men need to realize one thing. It does not look like you have good sense walking around with your underwear showing. It makes a statement about you as a person that you are lazy, you have no drive, you have nothing great about you. I guess, looking cool is all I need to get by. Being cool does not pay any bills. Being cool does not open any doors to getting a good job or getting the right woman to notice you. Ladies, if you see a man with his pants low, why do you want to get into a relationship or have a baby by such a person? Next time you in child support court looking lost and dumb, you can tell a lot about a man and how he carries himself and how he walks. If you see a man that walks like he does not know where he is going, 9 times out of 10 he don't. If you meet a man that can't form complete sentences, you see where this is going. How can you leave with your pants down? That is a true sign of laziness. Do you want your boyfriend or man to be lazy? That means you are a lazy woman as well. Years ago, our people were not allowed to get an education. We were not treated as equals. But today we have a chance to do so. And what do a lot of us do? Walk around looking lost. I was taught when you leave your house, you represent you, your family, and your future. What does you think showing your butt and your underwear means to you? How can you lead your family if you as a man can't do the simple things right? How can you provide if you can't get a job? How can you get a loan for a business? Or how can you get respect from anyone looking like a fool and acting foolish? Ask yourself, did the civil rights marches mean anything to you? Let's break this cycle right now. Let's change our look. Let's take back our place as men. Let's pull up our pants. Take pride in being a leader. Let your light shine, men. I'm very sick of seeing pants down. Take value and stock in knowing you don't have to do dumb stuff to get noticed. Please know if you want to go for it, and you have to think for it. My question to you ladies, what kind of man are you looking for? What kind of man do you want to lead your household, raise your kids? As a woman, you need to ask these questions. Do you want a man that can't understand walking around with his underwear showing and his pants around his knees is a good thing? Lazy people are not forward-thinking people. They live for the moment of now. I was in the store today, and a young fella, was down to 3 cigarettes. He knew he was going to smoke them 3 cigarettes. He was at the station. His methodology was, I'm going to smoke these 3 first, and then come back and buy another pack of cigarettes, knowing that he needed another pack of cigarettes. That's a sign of true laziness. Thinking for the moment, thinking for the now. No future thinking. I'm going to do what I got to do now. but I know later that I have to comprehend or do something else. But I don't care about then. I'm just going ahead and do what I got to do now. No preparation for the future. And that's killing the new generation or the next generation. No way of being proper prepared for the next season in life. Sure, you look cool. Sure, it's cool to walk around cussing, acting crazy, looking cool, hanging out. But when you in your teens, that might get by. But when you get in your 20s, you realize that, man, I'm on this job and it sucks. They don't pay no money. They're working me to death. You got all these rules and requirements. But what are you going to set yourself up for when you get in your 30s? Then you realize, man, I want to buy a house. I want to get married one day. If I want to get married, I might want to have some kids. How can I take care of my family and my kids without being properly prepared to do so? I mean, it's okay living in the moment for now of smoking weed, getting drunk, partying, clubbing. Yeah, all that stuff looks good now when you're young. It's good. It giggles. It smiles. You have no worries. There's no frustration. But when that season gets old or you get older than the season that you're in, what are you going to do? What's your preparation? What's your next step? I mean, I see it all day long. Everywhere I go, growing behind men wear their pants around their knees or close to it. What's up with this? What's up with showing your underwear, showing your butt? What does that say about you as a person? That means I know, oh man, I'm hip. My pants sagging. But that means your attitude towards life is sagging as well. That means you're below a standard because most people or most men I know that are successful or have a driving life always wear their pants around their waist with a belt. I know you saying, oh man, that's corny. That's lame. I'm here. I'm the now. Yeah, but you are the now, and you have no presence. You are annoying to everyone around you. Nobody accepts you or respect you. In their mind, they're thinking you are something that you're not. If you're a smart guy, that's all good and dandy, but if you're not smart enough to put your belt around your waist and your pants up, you're not screaming that I'm educated, I have drive, I'm a hard-working man, I have a future, and I'm the kind of man that will make your daughter a good husband. Ain't no real man wants you to walk into his house and you putting your butt on his new chairs or his chairs, period. Nobody want to see that. You can't even run. And a fight break out or something happen dangerous, you stuck. Because you're trying to walk and hold your pants at the same time. Why? That doesn't make no sense. Trying to look hip, trying to look cool, trying to look like you belong to the new group. But that's what it's going to now. Everybody's following everything and anything, but they won't follow the right thing. And it's crazy how that works. Man, I don't want to hold down no job. I want to sell these drugs, and I make a whole bunch of money. Yeah, you do. There's no lie. You make a lot of money. You make $1,000 a day. But what happens if you get caught? Now you in jail. Now you behind bars. Now you have nothing. And all you can, I used to. Man, I remember I used to have a big car. Man, I used to have them big rims. Man, I used to have TVs that flip down. Man, I used to buy the bar out. Man, I used to. Ain't the now. Now you sitting up on somebody else's time in somebody else's cell, behind bars, looking crazy, and there's nothing wrong with having a straight job. I mean, I know they don't pay like you wanted to pay, and I know it might be hard work and hard-earned money, but you appreciate it more because this money has value. You didn't get it quick. You had to work every day for this money, long hours, sometimes overtime. But, hey, it's what it is. That's a part of being grown. There's no shortcut to being grown. And if you're a grown behind man, over 21, and you have a car, and you have a job, and you have a girlfriend, and you have all the things that normal 21-year-old people are old to have, why do you feel the need to walk around with your pants down? I don't see nobody successful doing it. Not nobody. You ever walked into your doctor office and you see him sagging or talking slang or whatever? No. He looks professional. Your pastor, your minister, anybody that have education or a higher standard of life, make sure that they look the part of what they're doing. I mean, and that's all it's all about, representing you to the best of you. You only have 5 minutes to make a good impression. And if the first impression sucks, that tells the story about you. These ladies now, these women now, they're looking for a good man. They want a good man. The problem is, they really can't find nobody. Because when they see you, they're like, oh, snap, here we go again. Shorty. Hey, Shorty, what's up, Shorty? How you doing? Man, can I hit that? Nobody wants to hear that. In 5 minutes, nobody wants to hear that. Can you say, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Where you from? You know, I think you have a nice hairdo, or you got a pretty smile. I like your eyes. Nobody don't say that no more. They be like, bitch, come over here. Man, come on, man. That's how you address a lady today. Bitch, come over here. Ain't nobody no dog. And if you're a woman and they call you that and you go, well, you have low standards. You require a lot less than a lot of people require. And so now you get into this relationship that don't have no requirements and have no standards of how to get treated, and you wonder, why am I now with a baby and this dude is not measuring up like he needs to measure up? He never measured up. That was the problem. You base your whole relationship off of lies and dreams and infatuations of, we're going to have a baby. Our baby going to look pretty. You're going to do this. I'm looking at the name of my baby. But there's nothing wrong with having kids, because I would like to have kids one day. Remember, it's not an easy task of buying baby clothes and baby names and baby toys. There's more to the whole situation than that. You are now responsible for you and another human being. For a long period of time, most businessmen I ever talked to or had the pleasure of meeting and having a conversation with are very forward-thinking people. They always think for tomorrow or the near future or the far future. They never are reactive. They're always proactive. That means they think long and hard before they do anything or any situation. They just don't get caught up in the here and the now. What I'm saying in a few words is, please know that you represent you. You are you. In other words, people only get a snapshot of what you represent by the way you carry yourself. If you see you walking around trying to hold up your pants and walk at the same time, that don't give a sign of confidence. that gives a sign of somebody who's slouchy, slack, and whatever. And that's not a part of African American culture. It's never been a part of our culture. Martin Luther King didn't fight for that. Civil rights movement wasn't about that. Your grandparents didn't fight for you, or your parents fought for you to walk around looking foolish. They never fought for that. If they stand for something, you making them mad right now. You thinking you so cute, or you looking so good with your pants down and all your underwear hanging out below you. Man, that looks terrible. I get tired of seeing that everywhere I go. Like I said, ladies, that tells a lot about you, too. What kind of man you want that can't provide for you as a man? What kind of man that you want is not forward thinking? What kind of relationship you think you're going to build? When having fun is all cute and dandy, but what happens when rough times hit? And this dude got to go out and get a job with no education, no life skills, no work skills, no work ethics, no morals, no nothing. Where he going to work? And then that thing about it's the white man keeping me down. If I hear that hogwash one more time, it's not the white man keeping you down. It's you keeping you down, and it's your pants holding you down because you can't move. I mean, I know everybody's circumstances are not the same, but let's be real with ourselves and each other. It's not worth it. The one thing we choose, not we, some people choose to follow, the most idiotic, craziest, weirdest thing to follow is to have a belt on, 3 pair of boxers, and your pants hanging low. What happened to, such and such got an education. I want an education too. He got a nice car. I want that too. He got a nice job. He got a pretty wife. Nobody wants to follow that. Everybody wants to follow dope dealing, gang banging, and going to jail and representing your hood. The slackest, sorriest thing that we can represent, we go for that the first because it's the easiest way out. There is no easy way out of manhood. If it was so, you'll be a woman. Oh, Lord, no offense to my ladies out there. Y'all having hard, too. I'm just on the men right now, and I'm not men bashing or putting men down. I'm just talking to the ones that walk around all day long, getting in and out of cars, trying to walk, trying to hold a conversation or a decent one, and all you see is their butt. How does that look on you as a man? If you had a daughter, would you want that talking to your daughter? No, you would want somebody that's an upright, decent dressed young man that looks like he can handle his business. Nobody wants nobody that can't handle themselves in any kind of situation. And you're not properly prepared because you can't run nowhere. If something happens, you stuck. Because guess what? You got one hand on your pants, and you're trying to carry stuff and do all this at the same time. You're doing too much. Why do you think God invented a belt and belt loops and pants that fit? Like I said earlier, some trends we need to let go, and sagging pants is one of those things we need to let go. I think last month, because the WIC program for a month or so, and some people were not able to buy the kids milk and stuff, and they were able to make it through that month. I'm sorry that happened to you, and if you was in that situation, I feel for you. But please note that the government is in a bad situation right now as we speak. That means a lot of entitlement programs, they're looking at cutting or slashing. If they're looking at cutting the military in half because they can't afford to keep the military going, and if they're willing to lay the government off, If they were to do all of this, what do you think they're going to do about you? You don't serve no purpose to them. You're a burden. And the government right now is in a bad deficit from previous misspending or whatever. So if you have a family and you know your situation is kind of tight, you need to think about your future, because if they cut WIC off for 1 month, they might do it again, but this time for permanent. They might cut food stamps out. I'm not saying that I wish this to happen to anybody, because I know a lot of people need food to eat. But please know, what are you doing to prepare just in case if it does happen? You can't say, man, they're going to send me my check every month. If you're not getting Social Security or disability, you never know what tomorrow holds. I'm not saying anything to be mean or putting anybody down about their situation. I'm never going to do that. This show's about encouragement and creating a thought or a spark inside of you to change the concept of how you do things. I mean, I have come a long way. I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm trying to make it day to day too. But I'm just saying, what would you do if the government decides, you know what, I don't think we can support these programs anymore. Man, you have to think about the future of your family and yourself. Somebody just hit me up on Facebook. If they're sagging, then it is cool. But sagging is sometimes totally different. Even spell sagging backwards. See what I mean? In other words, if you spell the word sagging backwards, you get the word Niggis, if you know what I mean. I'm not trying to say one thing or other, but you can always follow me on Twitter at RCW112 or hit me up on Facebook. I'm always listening and reading. But anyway, one thing I can tell you about life is that you always got to be prepared for the future. And one thing you can tell a lot about a person in 5 minutes of meeting them, what kind of person they're about. It doesn't take a whole lot anymore to know what you're looking at or getting yourself into. And ladies, you also have to ask yourself, what do I want out of this relationship? Do I want a boyfriend, a friend, or do I want a husband? That's what you have to ask yourself as a lady. What do I want? What am I willing to get myself into? And I'm going to tell you right now, husband, if that's your goal, that means you always want to look at a forward-thinking man, or a man that is always thinking about his future or how he can. Hello?
Hi, I was calling in to weigh in on the sagging comment. Hello?
I'm here. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. I think with sagging, I don't see a lot of people sagging around where I am. I think because of just I'm in a professional environment. So when I hear a lot of people talking about it, I know it's out there. I just don't come in contact a lot with it. I think it definitely it's a cultural problem. Not enough of us are reaching back to help take care of the kids who maybe don't have fathers, who have really young mothers, who are letting the streets teach them, or music, rapping, all that culture teach them how to live. And so that's what it comes down to. I think a lot of these kids are looking for somewhere to belong, in the places that bring them in. At least the kids who sag, the places that bring them in are like gangs or rap culture and all that. So I think it's just a deeper problem. How do we solve it? I don't know. God can do anything, but it's a problem that I think it's deeper than just sagging. Like, it's not just, oh, stop sagging. That's a symptom of an actual problem of the culture. So that's what I think about it. I think I think the sagging is a part of a bigger problem with our society, with the Black culture.
I like everything you say, and I agree. And I also know in the business world, like you brought up, most people that are very professional or forward-thinking people, they don't have time to be wasting trying to look cool. Everything serves a purpose and a plan, and they're always forward-thinking people. And I think with the whole sagging thing, it is a representation of how you feel about yourself. Maybe you're not properly prepared for what you plan to do with yourself or your day. And as you know, coming face-to-face to people every day, people only got 5 minutes to assess you as a person, and that's it. And that's all they got. And after that first meeting, it's over.
Yeah, and I think, but what's interesting, I think the kids that, or the people that sag, they're not thinking about any of that stuff. I don't even know if they think that it's cool. I think it's actually just a part of their culture, the way they dress. Just like I like putting on dresses, and I think they're pretty. I think sagging is not about necessarily being cool, but it's just a part of what they know. And maybe if they got some new information or understood, I don't know that, you're having this conversation, but I don't know that the people who sag in that culture are listening and hearing this side of what they're doing. I don't think they hear the conversation about why it's not good to sag or why it's stupid or why it doesn't make sense for you to sag. I don't think they hear this conversation. I think they do it because that's a part of what they know. And they've not been exposed to anything different.
As a young woman who is dating or planning to date or whatever, you do not want your boyfriend or your husband to walk around showing his behind to your mother or nobody else in your circle. Am I right or wrong?
No, I don't.
And that's what I'm saying. And I was saying in the show that women now, from a certain age group, are looking for husbands or whatever, and they don't want nobody to look foolish because your mate represents you or extension of you. That's why you pick the person today. And if you pick a slouchy person or a person that doesn't take care of themselves, that is a representation of what or that's about you too as well.
That's
people
true.
just don't. How?
People
randomly just don't take people just a day because they think, I want to date somebody. It doesn't just work like that. And I know it's a culture thing. And I know I'm old, and I know you're probably young and everything, but it really gets on my nerves. It drives me insane to see somebody behind.
Yeah, it shouldn't be out. So thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Tell us a little bit about you since you're on the air or on the show, whatever.
Okay. I'm 26. 26 years old, and I also work at a radio station and, also do little hosting of the talk show and went to Juilliard for acting, and I currently live in the Midlands. I won't say all my business on air, but the Midlands. And
tell us about your show on Friday, the stuff you've been talking about.
Oh, great. Okay, thank you for the platform. For those listening,
You're welcome.
I have a show. It's basically issues from a woman's perspective. We kind of tackle any issues from a lady's perspective, but we definitely have all kind of callers, men and women. But we talk about basically either current events or what's coming up. If anyone's interested in listening, it's every Friday from 5 to 6 p.m. And the website you can stream is WGCV That's watermelon, grapefruit, carrot, Victoria. Watermelon, grapefruit, carrot, Victoria.net. WGCV.net every Friday from 5 to 6. We talk about, men potential, single motherhood. What I try to do when we host is to offer up a question that sparks debate. We also talk about social issues. This Friday we're going to be doing another show on domestic violence during the holiday season and getting behind sister care, which is a place that women can go if they're being abused. So, excuse me, that's the show. It's been a lot of fun, and, it's just God is growing it. So, yes, that is that.
That's great. So, I can't wait to listen to your show this Friday because I'm actually going to tune in. I'm off. And I'm looking forward to hearing the debate, and I might be able to call in and hit you up.
Oh, that'd be great. And, this week's show is going to be more informational than it is debate this time because we're talking about domestic violence. So some of the shows are more information, but there'll be some debate ones coming up very, very, very soon. So excited about it. So, so thank you for allowing me to share that with the listeners. I appreciate it.
Thank you for calling in.
All righty, no problem. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
And you have a blessed day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
So please follow me on Twitter at RCW112. Email me at rcw112@yahoo.com. Once again, follow me on Twitter at RCW112. Email me at rcw112@yahoo.com. WeldonR12@gmail.com. Once again, that's WeldonR112@gmail.com. If you have anything you would like to say, I hope that everyone had a great weekend, and I hope you had a great day today. And please call in next Monday at 5 to 5:30. The number is 646-915-9934. Once again, Food for the Soul, guest calling is 646-915-9934. Please leave emails, comments, or anything you would like to say. I was glad to hear it, read it, and I'm glad that everyone enjoyed the show. So we're going to go out with some music that I kind of like. So the artist, name was R-Star. You can hit him up on YouTube, AULLSTR. Everyone, thanks for dropping in. And please remember, I'm going to see you in the stars. Have a great Monday, and I hope you have a great upcoming week. Love everybody. And please spread the love. It's the holiday season.
Yeah. Yeah. You know we drink. See, now we do it. Up to it. Down to it. Don't do it. We drink cause we used to it. All you see is spark fly. All you see is spark fly. All you see is spark fly. Now the whole club look like it's 4th of July. All you see is spark fly. All you see is spark fly. All you see is spark fly. Now the whole club look like it's 4th of July. Bottles, bottles, bottles after bottles till it's gone. All you missing is a kush, proper way to bring it home. Oh, I'm so faded. Sparklers on bottles just to show you that I made it. Bad bitches that bring it, bad bitches that favorite. She said she wanted to taste it. drink without the chaser, yeah, we drink without the chaser, Bottles up and never down. We take it to the head, now it's upside down. All you see is spark and fly. All you see is spark and fly. All you see is spark and fly. Now the whole club looks like it's 4th of July. All you see is spark and fly. All you see is spark and fly. All you see is spark and fly. Now the whole club look like it's 4th of July. Bottles up, lift it high. Fuse lit, spark and fly. Brace yourself, girl, just pause and brace yourself. Take it to the head and you gon' kill yourself. Another round, okay, well here we go. Buy another bottle, see those stop and glow. Pour it up and throw it up. You only living once, so hold it up. Take it slow, okay, drink a little more. All you see is spark fly in the sky, here it goes. Pop, pop, pop another bottle. Take it to the head, baby, don't forget to swallow. You know it, I know it, you like it.
Food for the Soul is a registered trademark by Chef Ramon Clayton Weldon. And it is about encouragement, thought, making a change, getting to the next level. It's more than about just me giving you recipes. I give you food to think about as well. Food for the Soul is going to the next level, and I'm glad you were able to join in. And I hope you keep joining in. And please remember, I love feedback. Thank you once again for chiming in, and I hope that you enjoy life and family and enjoy being alive. Thank you. Have a blessed day.